Sponge tool is a tool that allows you to adjust the saturation on a photograph in really targeted areas. You're going to be using it to saturate, making things more vibrant, more rich, or to desaturate. It does both. And it works similarly to Dodge Tool, Burn Tool, in that it is, brush like. You can control how large and small the brush is with the brackets. You can control whether it's saturating or desaturating and then affect the flow. So let's take an image like this, have the flow fairly high here so that we can see how it will desaturate, and maybe I'll even up that a little more so it's more dramatic faster. So here we go, I'm brushing over top of it, and as I continue to brush over top of just the things on the right hand side of this image, they get less and less saturated, more and more grayed out, more and more muted, right? And so before, after, and so usually this is something where you're gonna go and just make very, very targeted. You just need to bump something up or mute something just a little bit. It does bake this into the pixels themselves. They are permanently changed. This is a destructive type of editing. Here's another one where I can go in and do some desaturation on some of the more neon pink areas in this, and you'll see, especially with the flow up this high, pretty dramatic changes pretty quickly. And let's just take a look at that. So before, after. Now again, for really targeted areas where you're just doing a little manipulation, this is a great, quick and easy tool. For more complex things, honestly, you're much better off to make an adjustment layer, hue saturation adjustment layer, and you have far more control there. It's far more flexible, non-destructive. You can use masking with it and all the other advantages of adjustment layers. But yeah, for certain things, Sponge tool is going to work great. So let's look at a couple examples where we flip it around and increase the saturation on something. So here's an old faded out Volkswagen van, I guess, and you can see sort of bringing those colors back to life at least. And then similarly a washed out looking graffiti wall, and but again, a hue saturation adjustment layer will give you more control, more flexibility, but this does certainly have its uses and can be a great tool.